sharks have one simple rule. Whoever pays the most is your new boss.
There'll be an extra fee for that. I'll think about it. There'll be an extra fee for that. I'll think about it.
Error.
There'll be an extra fee for that. There'll be an extra fee for that. I'll think about it. There'll be an extra fee for that.
Exactly. But none of them believed me.
I'll think about it.
Melusines are beautiful
There'll be an
creatures.
extra fee
They
for
are the
that.
pride of Fontaine. Be sure to befriend them and cause them no harm.
Rebooting.
I'll think about it. There'll be an extra fee for that.
I see the value in my own work, but I also see the meaning in all the endeavors of the people of Fontaine. I believe I will continue to take pride in fulfilling my duties.
Well, there'll be an extra fee for think time.
Testing, testing. Can you hear your voice? Testing, testing. Can you hear your voice? That I can. Okay.
There'll be an extra fee for that. I'll think about it.
I thought I saw something in chat.
There'll be an extra
What's up, Twitch? It's your Lord and Savior King D353 of another episode here of Genshin Impact. In the last stream, we did Dodoko's Bombastic Adventures and part 1 of the Waterborne Poetry event. In today's episode, we intend on finishing up Waterborne Poetry because usually these events are 3 parts. If it's 4 parts, then, I don't know, maybe we won't. Oh, also, as you can see, I got new Valette. Look at him in all his majesty. He's not finished being built yet, but he's here. Also, he's level 69. Nice. No, I didn't make him level 69 for that joke specifically. I made him level 69 because there's no point in doing the final level till I have the materials to actually... finish, advancing? What's the term again? Ascension. There's no point in having a max level if I can't ascend him, so I tend to leave a 1 level buffer area for free experience. Anyway, you. I wish to do things in your face hole. Oh wait, first we should do our usual warm-up of testing out these characters. Is the warm-up necessary? No. Am I doing it anyway? Yes. Alright, Werfsley, what you got? Whoa. Thank God you were closed. That would have been horrible. My drink almost fell into my keyboard. My poor, innocent keyboard. I'm just gonna call him Werfsley. Werfsley's normal charge attacks all deal cryo damage. His elemental skill enhances his normal attacks, but also causes him to lose HP all at the same time. When Werfsley's HP is relatively low, his charge attacks will be enhanced and he will regain HP after hitting opponents with them. His elemental burst will deal continuous cryo damage to opponents and deal Osea-signed cryo damage at the end. Oh, so his little good and evil thing is at the end of his ult, and not in his skill like everyone else. That's kind of bad. So you are not good for the Osea and Numia thing at all. Well, technically, it's trying to drop you off here.
Away now.
How rude. Well, he got big numbers. That's nice.
Have a safe trip. No backup, huh? Fine by me.
Oh wow, he really does slow quite a bit.
Stay cool. Face your guilt.
Eat this! Everybody stand! Enhanced animal module 74.
How the fuck did I win while being thrown back to my death? Alright, so he is fun to use, but that's because I'm a simple-minded fuck that likes punchy boys. Being a punchy boy is never not fun. I don't need to read how you work, Venti.
Faster.
Venti, if you could find a gliding spot in here, man, I'll happily listen to you. Till then...
Nice and spicy.
Come a little closer.
Think you can get away?
You're in for a little shock. You've been a naughty boy.
How the fuck did that tornado not last long enough for me to grease all over the place? God, stop knocking me about.
Too much. Time for takeoff.
I'm so used to other characters holding their skills to make them stronger, but I forgot Venti's launched them into the air rather than doing more damage. And as per usual, I won't do the 4 stars because I don't want to bore people. And none of these 4 stars are especially new, so I'll do them in their own time. I wonder how much stuff I have to even pull on Worsley's banner. 613. Alright, I have leftover things from when I did New Valette summoning as well. And we could pull for Worsley at the end. Let's actually do the waterborne poetry now. That is Worsley's thing, that is New Valette's thing. Poetry. Poetry Impact. I wish I currently had a topic to talk about so this loading screen would be less painful, but I don't. How are you guys doing this lovely evening? Wait, evening? It's not evening. It's fucking noon. How are you guys doing this barely afternoon? Technically afternoon. It's like 5 to 7 minutes after noon. How far afternoon does it become the afternoon? Is 12:01 the afternoon? It's like good afternoon, it's 12:01. Yeah, but it's afternoon.
Wow, everyone got here so early. The sun is shining bright today. As soon as that leaf floats past Stonegate, we shall reveal today's poetry theme. The
What?
theme of the second day of the neighboring nation's congenial poetry gala is pairing couplets.
I misread that as pairing couples.
I've heard of that. It's a Liyue art form where you have to create new lines of poetry based on fixed rules. Kind of like a fill-in-the-blanks game, but for poetry.
Heaven and earth, rain and wind, the endless sky and the boundless land, forest borers and ocean shrimp, lavender melons, and matsutake shrooms. Based on a given line of poetry, you must create the second line to form a pair, or couplet. As long as you take inspiration from the wide world around you, you'll find it's not so difficult after all. The two lines should be neatly matched, complementing each other both semantically and rhythmically. In essence, it's just like most other forms of poetry.
To buoy your imaginations and allow the winds of inspiration to fill your sails, we've added an additional component, an inspiration walk.
That's not what that says down there. Also, am I the only one who misheard that as to bully your inspiration? Get to work, Braid, you little shit!
An inspiration walk?
Ow,
By
I hurt my
inspiration
hands.
walk, we simply mean wandering around in the wild, taking in the scenery, and pocketing any poetic thoughts. Of course, to all our friends, old and new, please be careful while out and about. Wangsheng Funeral Parlor is already fully booked for the month ahead, and if there's any more demand, I'll be the only one with a smile on my face.
In short, please roam freely as the mood takes you. Enjoy the spectacular scenery of our two beautiful nations, and fill your imaginations with the most pleasing of poetry. We will all reconvene here tonight. Traveler, can you round up Singcho, Chongyun, and the Mondstadt contingent? I have a favor to ask of you.
Oh, is it that thing from yesterday?
No problem.
Thanks. I'm counting on you.
You gathered a team and briefly describe what's going on.
So,
Is Diona part of the
we
team?
hope
She
that
is!
Each of you can keep an eye out for this while you're out on your inspiration walk.
Are you sure this is okay? It was just something I ran into, and now we're imposing my business on everyone else.
Oh, please don't say that, Mr. Chongyun. Master Jean ordered us to work with you however we can to improve cooperation. Helping each other out is exactly what we're here for.
That statement would have meant more about the
investigating
ordering
any
part.
strange occurrences near Mondstadt and making a report to the Knights of Avonius is also part of our job.
I don't mind either, because while we're out, I can look for new cocktail ingredients too.
Just think of it like an outing with friends. It'll be fun.
No need to feel bad.
The way I see it, you should just humbly accept their willingness to help.
All right. In that case, thank you all very much. I will be sure to repay your kindness someday.
Now, how about we split into two groups for the day?
You mean to cover more ground?
So
Not
what,
just
Team
that.
Mondstadt, then
Don't
mean the
forget,
Leeway
this
group?
is still part of the poetry gala. If we all see the same sights and sounds during our inspiration walk, how can we write unique poems?
That's true. But how do we decide who goes in which group?
I wanna
Why
be
don't
in
we draw
Diona's group.
lots?
Diona's hilarious. I want to be in her
That'll
group.
make things even more fun.
Drawing lots? But what if I end up with the Liyue crowd, and I can't think of anything to say to them?
Then be quiet.
I've got the slips of paper here. Who wants to go first?
Oh, Paimon! Paimon wants to go first.
You know you're just gonna go with me, right? Everyone draws a lot.
Okay, so that's the Traveler, Paimon, Diona, and Chongyun in one group, and Singcho, Mika, and Noelle in the other.
What a relief. At least I'll have Noelle with me.
Then I humbly place myself at your instruction.
Oh, I don't think... that won't be...
Don't
I
worry,
also
I'll
await
lead
your
the
guidance.
group. No need to be so formal, man. Taking a stroll, that's the plan.
Take care, everyone. See you all tonight.
Did anyone forget to bring anything? If not, then let's get going. Dun, 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 dun. Come on.
Wow.
The fuck was
Are
that
these ears to tail
delivery?
real? So fluffy. All right. Miss Diona, is there some place in particular you would like to go?
Just call me Diona. Since we're trying to find that thing you saw, why don't we start with the place you saw it last time?
Lead the way, Captain Chungyun.
Captain? Hey, quit messing around.
If anything, Diona's acting more like a leader. Oh god, I knew it was Zhao. I knew it. Chairs amongst the leaves. Started. God, you are so short. This is why twinks are the best. Let's make this clear. Venti belongs to me, not Nouvelette. But Nouvelette shall be the tool at which I stare down at him. His little twinkish ass. Let me get behind you. Yes. That's enough of that.
Enjoy your inspiration walks. I'm looking forward to some splendid poetry tonight.
I got you, boo. But first, let's pick up some shinies. For I am a greedy bitch who acquires shinies. I have obtained my shinies. I was gonna glide there till I saw it was 600 fucking meters away. So let's teleport. That is what the teleport button is for. That and to make people question the laws of Liyue. Not Liyue. Tevat. There are teleportation points in places other than Liyue. God, I wonder how people like Ningguang react to that. We know Ningguang has eyes all throughout Liyue.
They are the pride of Fontaine. Be sure to befriend them. Cause them no harm.
What's that? Beat the fuck out the Melusine? Got it. I'm kidding. I wouldn't hurt a Melusine.
Stand with me.
Oh god. For those of you wondering why that one took so much longer to shoot, it's because my first one, I picked up the little blue things around me, which decreased the charge time.
Can't catch
The
me.
second time around, it was just a straight charge attack. So yeah, his regular charge attack takes up time. His charge attack after picking up water particles takes far less. Ah, that's why I was getting my ass whooped. I was near the mining zone. Well, might as well just mine while I'm here. I actually do need a lot more rocks. I just, you know, haven't been taking the time to mine. I've honestly been kind of mentally burned with Genshin Impact, so I haven't been doing a lot of the stuff that I needed to do. Honestly, the fact that I'm wording it as needed to do is why I only do Genshin when recording it now. Oh god, I never changed your wings. These ugly-ass motherfucking wings. Gods no. That needs to change right now. Hate these wings, man. Unsurprisingly, oh god damn it! They put her heterochromia into the wings. I fucking hate it. For the record, I do not like Farina's eyes. So needless to say, I don't like her fucking wings either. Alright, I forgot these are blue too. Yeah, these are the best ones for him actually. Okay, there we go. The wings of companionship. I shall be your friend.
Right over there, next to the water. That's where I saw it. But it was a little foggy at the time, so I didn't get a clear look.
The view from here is great, but there's kind of a gloomy atmosphere around here. Is this the kind of place you like to take a walk?
Yeah, was I not the only one that noticed the sky suddenly fucking darkening as soon as we reached here?
I wasn't taking a walk. I come here to train.
Train? Like how knights train for combat?
It's a bit different. As an exorcist of Liyue, my training involves practicing techniques for the exorcism of evil spirits.
Exorcism?
I've always wanted to demonstrate the power of exorcism, but it's a pity. I've never actually gotten the chance.
Chongyun is 1 in a million! He has pure yang spirit, so as soon as he gets close, evil spirits run and hide! Huh? Isn't that a good thing?
It's awful. Have you ever heard of an exorcist that's never seen an evil spirit? A lot of people think I'm a fraud because of this condition of mine.
Your physical constitution is far rarer than the techniques still passed down by exorcists today. You should treasure it.
Hi, Zhao.
Conqueror of demons.
Is that a friend of yours?
Oh, he knows Zhao. That means Zhao couldn't be what he saw, because if Zhao was what he saw, he'd recognize him. Never mind, guess I was wrong as fuck.
Yep, this is Xiao, an Adeptus of Liyue.
The fuck's an Adeptus?
Adeptus? Wow, I've never seen one of those before.
Oh, apparently she doesn't know what an Adeptus is.
Mr. Adeptus?
Just call me Shao.
So, are you here to train too? Or are you out for an inspiration walk?
When I heard about the exorcist's encounter,
God damn.
my suspicions were roused. That's why I'm here.
I would get so tired of
I've already
teleportation
informed the owner
crap.
of the inn. If you see anything out of the ordinary, return immediately and leave it to me.
I'm really sorry. I didn't mean to drag even the Conqueror of Demons into this.
I have already patrolled the area and found nothing amiss. Either the anomaly you encountered was no evil spirit, or perhaps it already left.
I guess that means we came all this way for nothing.
If there's no other business, I'll be taking my leave now.
Wait! Come! Inspiration walk with us! I don't know why I said it like that.
Yeah, you should come. There's no one else around here anyway, so you don't need to worry.
But
Zhao,
I
swear
would
to
also
God.
be honored if you joined us, Adeptus Xiao. It is a rare opportunity, and I have many questions about exorcising evil spirits that I would like to ask you.
I think you just made it worse for him. It's like, damn it, questions?
fine.
Seems like this Adeptus is pretty shy. Or maybe all the Adepti in Liyue are like this.
God, I love
King
your eyes.
Chongyun has a new member! Yay!
What? When did this become my team? Now that Adeptus Xiao is joining us, if anyone's team leader, it should be...
Don't overthink it. Diona, didn't you say you wanted to find some new ingredients?
Oh God, time to
I don't
disturb
get to
everyone
come to
else.
Liyue very often, so I want to gather some new ingredients while I'm here. I've heard that Liyue's Jueyun chilies can set your throat on fire. Is that true? I'm gonna mix them into my drinks and give it a try.
Here comes the confusion.
Julian chilies. I'm not sure that would taste very good.
That's the point.
Really? Perfect! Let's go pick a whole bunch of them.
I love the look of fear in his eyes when he... Well, it wasn't
As
in
well
his
as
eyes, it was in
Jueyun
his
chilies,
body.
I also need some slime condensate or loach pearls.
Are those really fit for human consumption? This is starting to sound like something Xiangling would make.
Honestly, that's a really good comparison. Well, I'm sorry, am I dense? Did we talk about this? No? Okay.
Yeah, I'm a rock.
Oh, guess I'm gonna go kick your ass.
One with my blade. Yeah.
Anyway, back to what I was doing. Where are the chilies? Look, I know I'm visually impaired and all, but I don't see any fucking chilies here. That's not a chili, that is a flower. Oh, there they are.
and merciful. Boring.
Okay, this should be enough.
Diona, you seem really committed to, making alcoholic drinks available to people of all tastes.
What? No, never! I hate alcohol! When grown-ups drink too much, they get that stupid drunk look on their faces, can't speak clearly, and don't even respond properly. Sometimes, they just sleep on the floor all night. Alcohol is the root of all kinds of evil. So, I'm on a mission to mix the most disgusting drink in the whole world and show everyone just how awful alcohol really is. Nothing can stand in my way. If it means coming out to Liyue every day to pick fresh Jueyun chilies, then so be it.
Is it really worth all that effort?
Yeah. Because all my previous efforts have failed. Those stinking booze hounds not only haven't woken up to the truth of how bad alcohol is, they even keep praising my drinks. It makes me furious!
But how is that possible? If this is the kind of stuff you're throwing into their drinks, it must taste absolutely vile, surely.
Are you calling me a liar?
Does Zhao somehow sense her blessing?
You don't believe me? I'll fix you a drink right now. Then you'll see.
No need.
Just you wait.
I'm actually curious now how this turned out. Her drinks are delicious by default, but
If
he
her claims are
can't
true,
just hot things.
Perhaps she too possesses a unique constitution of some kind.
I don't see how it could have anything to do with her. Unless she's under the influence of some kind of power? Maybe an evil spirit.
Well, not evil,
No.
that's for damn sure.
I sense no trace of the demonic in her. Although there are traces of something else. Something rather special.
Yeah, so we can sense her
Liyue,
gift.
We might say this child has adeptal affinity.
It's ready. Here, I made one for Xiao too.
Why?
Oh boy. Look at that color. Yep. She definitely added Jueyun chilies.
What's wrong? You're not allergic to anything, are you? Don't worry. There isn't even any alcohol in it. It's a slime condensate base with a seasoning of Jueyun chilies and finished with frog legs.
Surely there's no way this can possibly taste good.
Yeah, I'm not taking any calls right now. Also, thank you for reminding me I didn't mute my shit. Thank you, phone. Surely there's no way this could possibly taste good. Don't force yourselves. Oh.
Xiao downed it in a single gulp. Oh, great. If the Conqueror of Demons drank it, it'd be rude of me to refuse. Oh.
Changyan drank his too. Is he gonna be okay?
This drink is
delicious.
The
It does have a
twinkles.
touch of Jueyun chili, but it isn't at all overpowering. It's completely different from Xiangling's cooking or those drinks Xingqiu makes to mess with me. It's crisp and refreshing, with just a hint of numbness, and the Jueyun chili flavor combines with the smooth but not slimy texture of the frog legs to form a heavenly mixture. And oh, the slimes. Can we talk about the slimes? Before this, I never knew that they had such a pure and herby taste, like fresh grass after the rain. The power and purity of
God
nature
damn.
distilled into a cup. Amazing. Simply unbelievable.
That's right. Slimes are absolutely sublime. Oh, I failed again. But wait, what's gotten into Chongyun? He's been so quiet up until now.
Are you okay?
I'm great, and I gotta try another. Diona, if you please, one more.
At your instruction, Diona serves Chongyun with an ice popsicle. Ice pop.
Okay. I think I've calmed down a bit. I'm sorry. can't believe I let you all see me like that.
It's fine. My fault for not checking your spice tolerance first. Oh, looks like this pure yang spirit isn't such a great thing to have after all.
Actually, before I drank it, I very much doubted what you said about your drinks.
Who'd have thought it? Diona and Changyun are actually kind of similar.
Indeed.
Xiao? What's wrong?
Look over there.
Oh? Did we see the
You
thing
mean
again?
the leaf?
Something's written on it.
What? You can see that from over here?
Let's grab it and take a look.
Yeah, or it'll get swept away.
If anything, I thought Diona would be the one to see it. Don't cats have better vision? I got a leaf.
There's a poem written on it. The Conqueror of Demons has truly amazing vision.
Let Paimon see.
Since Paimon's the one holding it, should I do this in a Paimon voice? The sky that night blossomed with flowers. The stars that night hummed like bees, in search of nectar and of dreams. And we that might were that white wears the same night as new as the dew. Under the moonlight flowing like silken honey, our words sweet as we sat by the spring. But I turned and left you alone, the poem at my heart left unspoken. And since then the stars do not twinkle, the moon is ice cold. I hide them neath the water, but your tears fall and find them. I don't know if I had that the right cadence.
It sounds like the author is writing about the first time they met their true love.
Although the following lines suggest that they didn't end up together.
Why write a poem on a fallen leaf? The flowing waters are ruthless. They carry the leaves away with the current. This poem would likely have vanished into the void had we not found it.
That's probably the
makes
point.
no sense to me.
Sometimes people write poems simply to express themselves. Doesn't matter if anyone else reads it.
That's true. I've heard Xingqiu say something similar before. When there's things that you're unable to say, or just never had the chance to say before it was too late, if it can be put on paper, it can be expressed as poetry.
Is it kind of like wishing at a fountain? I used to do that sometimes when I was little.
So, that means that our mystery poet was probably hoping that someone would read it, right?
You think? Then should we write a poem in reply?
But we don't know who wrote it. How can we reply?
Why not go upstream?
Upstream? Why?
Because it
The
came
ink
from
looks
there.
fresh. It can't have been written too long ago. This withered leaf floated down with the current. If we travel further upstream and drop a leaf into the same waters, it should be carried down past the original writer.
Cool! Aw, this is so romantic! Communicating with a mystery person using poems on fallen leaves!
But how do we make sure that they'll receive it?
We can write extra copies and drop the leaves in different places. As they say, where there's a will, there's a way. Surely at least one of our leaves will find a path.
Either way, it's our only option.
Then let's make like a tree and head upstream!
Paimon, I hate you. Oh, we're not the team anymore. Oh, that's too bad. Okay, yeah, I'm not walking 1,000 meters. Teleportation, go. Wait, where's the mission marker? What? Oh, there it is. That's a separate ass stream. We're here. Vips is here. There's a whole ass set of Oh, the Stone Gate's a bridge. Okay. I still don't feel like the stream would wrap around here, though. I feel like the stream would go down here and into the Luha pool. And now my game's frozen. Okay, there we go. Maybe I just don't understand water. with my belief that it wouldn't just randomly loop around like that. Maybe that's exactly what it would do. Well, actually, I guess it would, because at some point the pool would have to get full, then the path up to the pool would get full, and then I'll get hit by a fucking boar for some reason. Your sentence is death, so says I, Judge Nouvelette. Monsieur Nouvelette.
Upstream, upstream, up we go! Oh, did you think of what to write yet?
Nope. Apparently I did. Response to poem on a leaf. Amidst the dark fireflies aglow, pebbles unknown by the stream's flow, if words yet remain and love holds to last, against the world can a small stand fast. In honeydewed moonlight may you once more bask.
Ooh, great! Now give it here, and Paimon will toss it into the water.
I don't know why we need you to toss it, but okay. Floaty, floaty, floaty. Not fair, but how'd you fall into the sea? This was a great suggestion, Zhao. Seems like the idea of getting involved has grown on you.
Things you never had the chance to say before it was too late. When silence is the final word, we mourn the loss of things unheard.
You should try writing a poem, Zhao.
I have little talent for, nor knowledge of poetry.
Boy, I will beat the fuck out of you. What the hell are you saying?
Look, it's like a little boat. Merrily, merrily down the stream. Life is but a dream.
Oh, Pika-Twig lives again. I'm glad the job's working well, man. Hopefully I make a good lunchtime entertainment.
We should probably pick up the pace. We still have a few more leaves to set afloat, and we need to get back before it gets dark.
I think my complex is working on something outside. If you guys can hear that, I apologize, but there ain't shit I can do about it.
Okay, let's go! Uh-huh.
What? Have you never seen two guys talking before?
You two having a private chat?
Yes.
No, it's nothing. I just hope this isn't all in vain.
Some time ago, in a team far, far away. No, don't take me away! I want to grab some bamboo while I'm here. You fucks!
The scenery here is quite beautiful. Let's pause here to seek some inspiration.
Should we set up camp? Oh, please wait a moment. I'll pitch the tent.
It's an inspiration walk. There's no need for all that.
Okay. Well, I'll conduct reconnaissance nearby to ensure this area is safe, and see if I can't scavenge any firewood or food while I'm at it.
Wait, reconnaissance?
It means survey the environment and plan our route forward. It's the foundation of all operations while out in the wild.
Are all inspiration walks in Mondstadt this complicated? They're acting like this is completely normal. Am I the weirdo here? In that case, I'll conduct reconnaissance with Mika.
Huh? Oh, okay then. Crumbs. Now I have to try and make small talk. Should I mention the scenery? The weather?
Very well. Then leave the camp to me.
So, Xingqiu, do you, go on inspiration walks often, or
I do. I always get bored when I'm cooped up at home, so I head out for a stroll. Life gets busy. You have to steal a moment of leisure when you can.
Cool. Oh, over there, firewood.
Oh, I guess they didn't mean to get it from the tree. What, do I have to pick it up off the ground? Okay, this tree's in the circle, so can I... No? Where's the firework I'm supposed to be seeing here? God damn it, I really hate these, man. Is it this? No? I don't see the fire word. I don't see an arrow. All I see is ground. Elemental sight isn't helping either. You would think the fire word would pop up as Dendro, but it is not. Oh, it's by the hilly churls.
Witness the power.
Engaging. Final warning. Let's keep going, team.
Rain outlines your fate. Huh?
For a second there, I thought you were a selfish DPS. Like, why in God's name would your thing go away? Now look for cooking ingredients nearby. Yeah, sure, why not? Okay, that arrow I actually saw pretty quickly. Ah yes, berries. The fuck we gonna make with berries?
With this wood and the food I brought along, we can definitely put together a decent lunch.
You've got quite a knack at wilderness survival.
Alright, have a nice day, Pika-Twig.
Thanks. I was on an expedition with the Grandmaster of the Knights of Favonius for a while, not too long ago. I was in charge of surveying and mapping.
Oh? You sound like a character from an adventure novel. Charging across the world, sword in hand.
What? No, I'm nowhere near as amazing as all that. If I really run into a powerful enemy, I always leave it for someone stronger to deal with.
You're too modest, Mika. A hero is measured not by the blood on his sword, but by what's in his heart. As long as a righteous heart that yearns to aid others beats within your chest, no matter where you go, or what you have achieved, you may be called a hero.
That all sounded pretty profound. Well, I've never even thought about any of that before.
Hello? Are you okay? Maybe we should return, lest Noelle be forced to wait on us.
Oh, sure.
Oh, I wonder, what are your signature weapons considered? Can I get back to the... Your signature weapon is the sacrificial sword, and yours is the Favonius lance. Yeah, that makes sense.
Time to act.
What a pretty tent.
But you're back! Did everything go smoothly? Do you need a cloth to wipe the sweat from your brow?
No need, thanks. All clear. There's no danger in the vicinity.
The team lights a fire and starts preparing lunch. Oh, that's why the branch is by the hilly trails. We're supposed to kill those to keep the area safe.
Cooking is amazing. Every single dish is so tasty.
Truly astounding. I never imagined it was possible to enjoy such a satisfying meal in the great outdoors.
Really? Then what do you usually eat when you're out on an inspiration walk?
Oh, well, since I usually sneak out from home, I just grab some dried snacks to take with me. Add in whatever fruit I pick along the way, and that's my lunch.
By sneaking out, you mean running away from home?
That's right. Or sometimes I'll tell a cover story like, I'm going out to take care of business.
But if you get caught, won't you get disciplined?
So, just don't get caught.
Anyway, did anything interesting come up while you were out scouting?
Well, Xingqiu and I talked about what it means to be a hero. Now that I think about it, by Xingqiu's definition, you should be considered a hero too, Noelle.
Huh? Me?
You're always happy to help everyone in the Knights of Favonius. Not only that, but whenever we're out training, you help out the citizens of Mondstadt. Oh, remember that time when a giant boulder was blocking the road? You cut it in two with a single blow.
Oh? Sounds like she has both a heroic spirit and incredible martial prowess.
Don't. Oh, please don't praise me like that. We should talk about what we came here to do. Finding inspiration.
Miss Hu Tao said something about pocketing our poetic thoughts. But so far all we've done is gather some firewood and cook lunch. I have no idea what to write.
You can write about anything. Looking at Cor Lapis, one can't help but wonder if one's own heart is as bright and clear as jade. Observing silk, so bright and beautiful, one pauses to consider whether it ever feels the sadness and sorrow that humans do.
What?
So we have to connect our internal world with the external one?
Exactly. But that's just one of many possible methods. Perhaps you might gaze out at the bridge in the distance and see a woman leaning on the railing, looking as if her heart is laden by sorrows that even the rushing waters below cannot wash away.
Huh? Wait! I saw her at the gala yesterday. She wrote one of the riddles we answered. Why don't we go say hi?
Honestly, I wouldn't even have killed you if you didn't start running like that. But you made yourself noticeable, little guy. Okay. I knew it! She is a Hydroidolin. You can tell because her elemental side is blue, which means she's infused with Hydro.
Hello, ma'am. How fortuitous it is that we meet again.
Hello. Are you here on your inspiration walk too?
Yes. Allow me to introduce ourselves. I am Xingqiu, and this is Noelle and Mika.
Thank you for accepting our answer to your riddle yesterday.
Oh, don't mention it. It's all in good fun. I'm Kelly Roe.
So, Miss Caliroe, are you from Fontaine?
That's right. I was traveling in the area and just happened to see there was a poetry event being held at Stone Gate. It looked fun, so I thought I'd drop in.
Your riddle yesterday made quite an impression on me. It was uniquely evocative. Have you studied Liyue poetry before?
I haven't, actually. I've just picked up a few things here and there from chatting with people throughout my travels.
Amazing! So you're a natural poet.
We noticed you standing on the bridge from quite some distance away. Are you drawing poetic inspiration from the flowing current beneath your feet?
I haven't finished my poem yet. The water here was just so peaceful and calming. I stopped for a moment and lost myself in admiring it.
Well, since we're all here, why not head back with us to the venue for tonight's festivities? It's getting late after all.
Huh? Are you sure?
We can walk and talk. Perhaps the mingling of ideas will give rise to new inspiration.
Well, I'd personally like to hear Miss Callie Roe's couplet. I'm sure I can learn something.
Well, if you're all in agreement, I've got no reason not to join you.
Yay, become playable, please. Having an incomplete team feels weird. Never mind. Wait, no! Take me back to the other team! I want my bamboo! Oh, the other team's not back yet.
Woohoo! The first team is back, right on schedule. Huh? The others have yet to return?
Come on! Let's hurry!
My bamboo.
We're not too late.
I see Ja didn't come back with
Just
us.
how far did you all go? Everyone catch your breath. Come on, deep breaths. 1, 2. Now, don't panic. The party hasn't started yet.
We made it! Oh, Paimon's exhausted.
Since when do you get tired from flying?
Paimon gets tired if she has to fly too fast. Oh, not to mention dropping all those leaves. Paimon's hands are cramping up.
You don't have to drop all
Sounds
of
like
them.
someone needs to exercise more.
Huh? You guys picked up a new teammate while you were out?
Indeed. This is Kelly Rowe. I believe you'll remember her from yesterday, though you weren't introduced. Hi, everyone.
Shing Chu, collector of
But
bitches.
you're not the only ones who's called in reinforcements. Look who we got!
He left.
Xiao? Where'd he go?
Are you surprised?
Xiao, come on out!
No.
Now that we've all regrouped, let's... Scratch that. Looks like we're still waiting on my co-host.
They say roosters crow at first light, and finches go to bed at night. But Director Hu Tao's always on the ball. Anytime, anywhere, she'll answer your call.
Are the theatrics really necessary? We're already on day 2 of the festival. The opening ceremony is over.
But my dear, dear Paimon, it seems you are not yet aware. That was not for my own sake, but for a special guest who's joining us today.
Zhao.
Director whose manner is.
I
as
thought she saw
exuberant as
him on
ever.
the mountain.
It always makes quite an impression.
Hi, Zhongli.
Oh boy! Now this is a surprise. Mr. Zhongli, I hope you are well.
Xingqiu, what can you tell me about Mr. Zhongli? He seems like somebody very important.
Yes, he's held in very high regard in Liyue Harbor. He's extremely erudite in many different domains of knowledge.
Allow me to introduce you all to Zhang Li, a consultant at the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor.
Also
His
God, but you don't
expertise
know
is
that.
limitless, stretching from the celestial orbs to the terrestrial ores, spanning modern and ancient culture, delving into literature both prosaic and poetic.
You know, I know no one gives a damn, but I recently noticed something about the character bios. It may have always been there, but I've only noticed it recently. Everybody has like allegiances that will like tell you what groups they're thinged with. And I'm kind of disappointed. Zhang Li's, despite him being the consultant of the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor, isn't the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor. It's Liyue Harbor as a whole, which I don't know, man. I find it mildly disappointing. His affiliation should have been Wangsheng Funeral Parlor.
He may be my subordinate, but he is certainly a qualified poetry expert, and so we have invited him here tonight to judge the compositions.
The director exaggerates. I am but vaguely acquainted with a few lines of classical poetry. Should you consider me to be remiss in my appraisal of your own compositions, please correct me.
Yeah, enough with the modesty already. If I didn't know better, I'd say you seemed nervous. Just focus on judging.
Please rest assured that I shall rise to the occasion, Director.
Let me do a quick count. 1, 2, 3, 4. Great! Equal numbers on both sides.
Huh? Are you counting me too?
Join us! One of us! One of us! One of us!
Okay, fine. I consider this a favor.
With our Fontaine friend present, perhaps we should rename this event to the Three Nations Congenial Poetry Gala. Also, I'm just noticing that Paimon should only count as a half teammate at most. That kind of puts Team Traveler at a bit of a disadvantage.
Hype
How about
jokes.
this? I'll join in as well. Director Hu Tao, here to help out in your hour of greatest need. What does everyone think?
Naturally, the more the merrier. Being the host of the festival shouldn't stop you from having the chance to enjoy it like the rest of us.
Then it's settled. Everyone else in the audience, feel free to join in too and support your favorite team.
My team
What
will
about
probably
me?
have more
Shall I
support.
keep track of the score?
No need for that. The teams are just a formality. We're all friends here, and this isn't intended to be competitive. But what do you think, Judge Zhongli?
I concur, Director. Moreover, it would be disingenuous to impose upon our friends from Mondstadt and Fontaine a competition in which they are judged on how rigorously they can adhere to Liyue poetic conventions. Since this is a congenial poetry gala, should we not begin with inspiration and finish with friendly conversation? The aim being for all participants to enjoy themselves.
That's a relief. I was so nervous about this, but it sounds like it's gonna be pretty relaxed.
Screw that, I'm gonna crush
Couldn't
you
have
all.
asked for a better judge. Zhongli said everything I was supposed to say, only far more eloquently. So, without further ado, I shall pass the baton to Venti.
No problem. Friends old and new, put on your thinking caps and take a deep breath of fresh air. The second stage of our poetry gala will now commence. Matching couplets.
Perhaps I could break the ice with a humble contribution to inspire others to share their brilliance. Please listen to the first line in the couplet. Lounging in luxury inside a Shinue kiosk booth, delighting in countless contemporary tastes.
What? He managed to think of one already? Oh, he seems like a real expert at this.
Shinue Kiosk. Should that be paired with Lily Pavilion? Or are they too similar for a couplet? Oh, this is pretty difficult.
That means I would have already fucked up. I wouldn't have added another place. I would have either described the taste, or I would have linked it to enjoying a meal with friends. So I guess I immediately failed the challenge.
Shinue Kiosk. Contemporary tastes? I guess I should pair the modernity of their VIP dining experience with an emblem of the past. Ah! Maybe where I was training that one time. That was quite ancient. The weather was terrible that day. Okay, I got something. Surrounded by history, outside a Tianheng Pass pavilion, as lightning sets the boundless tenebrous skies ablaze.
Wow! Chongyun completed the couplet!
Shinue Kiosk is a renowned modern restaurant, while the mountain pass of Tianheng is a prominent historical landmark. These two iconic locations form a complementary pair. The imagery also contrasts rather well between the two halves of the couplet. One half describing a leisurely and comfortable indoor scene, the other portraying a hazardous outdoor scenario where there is no protection from the elements.
Huh? I was just describing what I experienced that day. I guess I just got lucky. Alright then. I guess I'll start the next couplet. Mind pines for Mingyun. Flesh confined to Qingse. Spirit striding high on Zheyun's clouds.
Oh, Chongyun, you dark horse. Looks like you came to play today.
This conjures the image of one with lofty aspirations, whose life is limited to a small town, but who awaits the opportunity to one day ascend above the clouds. The use of various locations for their symbolism is quite novel indeed.
Oh! Soul shines like jadestone, dressed in finest silkware. Lucent heart still beats within me now.
Wow, how did Noelle do that?
A superb line. It employs the metaphor of precious stone to describe one of noble and moral character, with a pure and clear heart. The symbolism in this case is centered around objects, truly the work of a skilled poet.
That was a commendable couplet.
All thanks to your guidance while we were out on our inspiration walk. I'd like to start the next couplet.
Oh, is
Up
it?
into
Okay.
the misty karst,
down among the grassy marsh, all for lotus seed and bird egg soup.
Lotus seed and bird egg soup?
What is it, Diona? Did you think of a second line for the couplet?
No, she's thinking of drinks.
No. Everyone's poems are so complicated. I need more time just to understand them. But when I heard lotus seed and bird egg soup, it made me think of berry and mint burst. Maybe because I mixed a similar drink recently.
Got it.
North beyond the Starfell Lake. South across the windswept plains. Just for berries squeezed and mint infused.
No wonder everyone praises the traveler so highly. You answered so quickly.
Both halves of this couplet require intimate knowledge of the terrain in question and the local plants that may be found there. The two of you are clearly both seasoned travelers.
Does this mean I helped?
God, I love these stupid cat statements from her. You saved the day. Thanks, Diona.
Hey now, Zhongli. Don't just praise everything you hear. You should question and press them a bit. Don't worry about upsetting anyone. After all, I'm here to take the heat.
Then allow me to try another. Qingxin has no heart. Still, it soothes the human heart.
Is she talking about the medicinal effects of Qingxin? This is a hard one to match.
The Xing part of Qingxing means heart, but the flower itself has no hearts. I've got it!
Sweet dream is no dream, yet it nurtures people's dreams.
Sweet dream. Does that really match?
Since the suitability of the match has been queried, I shall act according to the director's wishes and ask you, what is the link between Sweet Dream and Qingxin?
Sweet dream is a type of dessert.
Oh, you mean eating a delicious dessert before bed will make you sleep well, right? You're amazing!
Actually, we sleep peacefully at night because Zhao is there to protect everyone. Zhao's like, what, bye?
Then I agree. The two halves of the couplet match. This point is well deserved.
Points for me, points for thee. This judge gives out points for free. But if you ask me, everyone's being a little too conventional so far. Let's push the envelope a little. Go nuts!
Oh? In that case, why don't you finish this one for me, Hu Tao? Round moon in the heavens, full moon at night. Celebrate with circle of friends.
Oh, square meals in the basement. Big bowls of rice, decorate with cuboids of meat.
Huh? What the?
We have ourselves a pedant's couplet. The two
what?
halves have no thematic connection, yet each word has its perfect parallel, meaning the two halves do form a cohesive whole. The strict pairings make this no easier to achieve than a thematically coherent couplet.
Blah, 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 blah. So verbose. Zhongli, just tell me if I got a point or not.
Of course you did. I presumed it went without saying.
Through Cheongji, I walked 100 miles. At Guili, I ended my march. In Dihua, the silver grass grows in two styles, but horsetails don't trot out the marsh.
From vendors, I bought some 15 steaks. At dinner, I sizzled the lot. At pressure, the tenderloin cooks in 2 ticks, but 15 won't fit in the pot.
Huh?
That's a pedant's couplet. I don't think she can do that too.
I'm sorry, I don't... Okay, I'm good.
I thought of one. Wolfooks can't hook Baron Bunny.
What?
That's a cute couplet.
Sweet flowers can't outsweet Sister Barbara.
You're right!
Now, that's the passion we like to see. Although, unfortunately, your response was technically one word too long.
He tried.
In that case, Whopper flowers can't whop Jumpy Dumpty.
Oh, this monster's got talents.
I'm so relieved I at least managed to get one.
Nestling by a roaring fire, scent of tea wafts from the stove, reading through the heart of Clear Springs.
Wow, Noelle came up with another one! Come on, match the couplet. Paimon knows you can do it.
Why don't you try it, Paimon?
Do you really think Paimon has what it takes?
Time to get pedantic. Match each word one by one and you'll be fine.
Fine, Paimon will give it a whirl. Nestling by a roaring fire, scent of tea wafts from the stove, reading through the heart of Clear Springs. Seething in the pouring rain, sword of pain swipes at my foe, beating up the eye of the storm.
Great job.
What? Really?
Yes, very good. The image of challenging powerful foes in the harshest of conditions seemed to manifest before my eyes, and it was perfectly juxtaposed against the atmosphere of leisurely reading with a cup of freshly brewed tea.
Really? Maybe Paimon has a knack for this after all.
It appears that my services as a judge are no longer needed.
In high spirits, the laughter of couplets continued to take the night. As the host declares the day's events over, the crowd reluctantly disperses.
Paimon's so happy! Paimon managed to match a bunch of couplets at the end. You did hear them all, right?
I really enjoyed myself too. Oh, I never knew Liyue's couplet poetry was so much fun.
You were amazing today, Noelle. You did so many couplets. Paimon especially liked your one about reading Heart of Clear Springs. Paimon never could have thought of that.
Kali Rohe?
Miss Kelly Roy, are you okay? You look like you're getting tired.
Don't worry, I'm fine. Thanks for asking.
Do you need hydro
Although,
application?
I do have a question I'd like to ask.
What's that?
Have all of you read Heart of Clear Springs?
I've read it before, I think.
I haven't actually read it.
My dad told me the story once. It's about a spring fairy and a young boy.
Oh yes, the story of a spring fairy who left her homeland and met a boy under the moonlight in a faraway land.
That makes me wonder if this is the Hydroidolin that gave Diona her, gift. I doubt it, but it will be a fun thought.
The boy poured out his heart to her, and she listened to his stories. Over time, the boy grew up and began to develop feelings for the spring fairy. But the spring fairy didn't understand human love and was afraid that making a promise to him would ultimately end in tragedy. And so, I don't know if Diona's father mentioned the part about the kiss to her.
In the end, the spring fairy left the boy and was never heard from again.
Ah, yes, that's it. Many years went by, and the boy became an old man, but he never stopped believing that the fairy was real and not just a dream.
Sounds like a tragic tale.
So, what do you guys think of the spring fairy in the story?
I'm sure she made her decision with the best of intentions, but the boy couldn't hope to understand why she left. It's a shame that the misunderstanding never got cleared up.
Well, do you think she should go back and see that boy again? If she ever had another chance?
Now? But isn't he an old man by the end of the story?
Isn't it a bit late? What if it just led to more regrets? Oh, sorry. Maybe I'm being too pessimistic.
If Paimon was that boy... Actually, Paimon would definitely want to see the Spring Fairy again, no matter how old Paimon got. After all, she's the love of his life, right?
I see.
Oh? Looks like the party's still going strong over here. Are you coming up with more couplets? Need my help?
Stick to hosting, Tone Deaf Bard. If you get involved, you'll only match every couplet yourself and not leave any for the rest of us.
I never knew you had such a high opinion of my abilities, Paimon. But the couplet games are all over now. Tomorrow's theme is freestyle poetry.
My specialty.
Do we have to share our own poems with everyone?
That's right. If you're not feeling confident, don't worry. It's never too late to register for Venti's Poetry Cram class.
I'll sign up.
Of course
Oh,
you will.
me too.
Hold on there, Buster. Before you start peddling your classes, just how much freedom is there with this freestyle poetry exactly? Aren't there any requirements at all?
It's as free as the winds that blow, and there's nothing freer. There are no limits to genre, form, content, or anything else. So long as it comes from the heart, you're welcome to put it into poetry.
That is a dangerous statement to say when the degenerates in the audience like me.
Give it a try. There's no better chance to express your innermost thoughts.
Whoa, that's almost too much freedom. Paimon can't decide which way to go. Our travels? Or maybe all the food that the travelers cooked for Paimon. Will you come too, Kelly Roy? Paimon wants to see what you write.
Oh, yes. I'll be there.
Ugh, my nose is starting to itch again. All right, I shall leave you to privately ponder your poems and bid you all good night. See you tomorrow.
Alright, I forgot. He's allergic to Diona. Tears amongst the leaves. Quest complete. And day 2 is in fact available. Did I get all of my daily commission points? I did. From a I don't want to do daily commissions point of view, it would actually... Wait, what the hell? Oh, it's, what? The fuck was that? That was an interesting idol. I was told that his idol can deal damage. I wonder if that little rain thing was the idol that deals damage. Anyway, let's collect my daily commission stuff. You know, I'm probably gonna regret this, but when they do the freestyle poems tomorrow, I think I'll try my hand as well. I'll just make up a random poem on this stream. Yeah, there's no one here to hear it, and I'm pretty sure I'm not even a good poet anymore, but... I mean, what better time to try to force myself to make poems again than during the poetry event? Maybe it'll be fun. Maybe it'll be shit. I'll just find a good moment to pause the audio, and I'll try to make my own poem on the spot. After all, that's what a freestyle poem is. The Modstat team is right there.
Huh? Looks like we're a few people short today.
Morning, friends. Xingqiu said he wants to take some time and focus on writing poems, so he'll join us later.
Noelle has other duties today, so she asked me to tell everyone not to wait up for her.
Okay, well, never mind. What about Kelly Roy, though? She said she'd be here. I got here really early, but I haven't seen her yet.
Are you talking about the girl with the blue hair? I saw her on the bridge near Dihua Marsh during my morning training. She looked a little upset, so I didn't want to disturb her.
Upset? Oh no, what should we do? Was it something we said last night? Oh, Paimon's worried.
We should go find her.
I agree. If she's run into some kind of trouble, I'd like to help her.
Huh? You're all going? Then I'm coming too.
Shall we start with the bridge? We're all here a little early, so there should be time.
Good idea. We'll be back in a jiffy.
Heart of the Deep started. Is it possible that Callie Rohe fuck, what are you guys called when you're in your, poetry. Upon thieving hearts, its essence lies, not in silver nor gold, but gilded nest. This emblem grants them courage to rise, and summon the ravens as noble guests. Guess an object. This poem makes me think of the Immernachtreich. I don't think that's correct, but that's what it makes me think of. But it can't be the Immernachtreich, because Fischl isn't here. Nor is Benny, and he'd be the only other one person I could think of that would write a poem about the Immernachtreich. Maybe Mona? Point is, none of Fischl's friends are here, so it can't be that. Yeah, I like these wings on him. Splashdown.
Oh, so this is the place? We ran into her here yesterday, too. She looked like something was weighing on her mind then as well.
It's also not far from where we were dropping those leaves.
Huh. Leaves?
Oh, right.
Oh, was
we
the
were
leaf
so
from
busy
her?
matching couplets we forgot to mention.
You tell everyone about your inspiration walk yesterday.
Interesting. I wonder, could Miss Callie Roy have been the one who wrote that poem on the leaf?
Hmm? What makes you say that?
Oh, sorry. Nothing. Well, nothing concrete. Just a hunch, I guess.
Oceanid. That's the word I tried to remember before. Chung Yun likely saw her in her Oceanid form. Then she realized, shit, I should not be an Oceanid in Liyue. And thus she took on her human form.
It's just, that poem on the leaf kinda gave me the same feeling as when I saw her yesterday. So much sadness.
Now that you mention it, this is upstream from where we found the poem.
Huh? Hey, look! Over there! Another leaf! Wow, you're right! And this one has writing on it too! After that leaf!
Paimon, you get it. You can fly above the water.
Why does it have to float so quickly?
I'm gonna cut it off.
Can't you just fly over and grab it? But Paimon can't swim. What if Paimon accidentally falls into the water?
Then fly out! God damn it, Paimon. Yeah. Hello.
Silence!
I know that looks strong, but trust me, this new Valette is not built well at all.
It stopped.
One moment. I see a puzzle. Actually, Klee's team should work. I was gonna switch to Yoimiya's team, but Klee's team should work just as fine. Fire. Fire. Ah, the last one's up here.
Maybe there's even more buried below.
I mean, if you want to start digging, Klee, you have fun. You know what? Screw it. Let's do the list of the thing as Klee.
La la la. We finally caught it.
Are the words still legible, or have they been washed out?
Looks like the ink's intact. Let Paimon take a look at what it says.
The desire remains, but the time is past. The boy by the spring grows frail too fast. But when dreams flow to fruition, or streams join the sea, we'll journey on in endless reverie.
Huh? This is related to the poem we wrote in reply yesterday. She must have picked up one of our leaves. Spring. Young boy. It's looking a lot like Callie Roe was the one who wrote this. She seems to care a lot about that story, huh? Actually, when Paimon first saw her, Paimon was wondering, do you think... is it possible that she's,
Let's just focus on finding her first.
Based on the current and accounting for wind strength, everyone, please follow me.
Follow Mika? Nah, I'ma teleport to Mika. Following him's for fit people.
This should be far enough upstream. Let's split up and search the area.
Oh god! Oh, she'll be fucking fine. You know damn well what that is, Paimon.
It's a huge water droplet.
This is exactly what I saw the other day.
Yep, I was right. Well, I was kind of right. She isn't a full-on, Oceanid. She is an Eidolon, like I had said before. I keep forgetting that Oceanids and Eidolons, while similar, aren't exactly the same thing. Kelly Rohe?
Huh? Why are you all looking at me like that? Oh no, my body, is it?
That voice is definitely Callie Roy's.
How did this happen? Please wait a moment.
The water droplet turns back into Callie Rohe's human form before everyone's eyes.
Did I use too much energy?
Clearly.
How did you... What's going on here? Miss Callie Roe, are you some kind of adeptus?
No. I'm so sorry for deceiving you all for so long. Actually, I'm an Oceanid who flowed here from Fontaine long ago.
Oh, so Oceanids are
What's an
hydrodynamics.
Oceanid?
Okay. So no, I was right.
The Grandmaster has mentioned them before. The Oceanids were the familiars of the former Hydro Archon. They all fled Fontaine after the Archon died and settled across the world.
That's correct. Though, to tell you the truth, I can't even completely recall how I found myself here. I have a vague impression of my ancestral home, but I can't recall clearly anything I saw on my journey. All I know is that by the time I arrived in Mondstadt, I had lost most of my power and couldn't even sustain a physical form. Eventually, I settled in a place called Springvale, where I slowly began to regain my power. Springvale is a serene and beautiful place. The water that flows through there is clear and pure, just like the hearts of the people who dwell there.
So there was a part of me that was wondering if this was Diona's spring fairy. But then I thought, nah, that can't be the case, because the story's about a boy that grew old, and Diona's not old in the slightest, but it's becoming clearer and clearer what's about to happen. And yes, I know I could just let the story go and have it be confirmed there, but I'm sorry, man. I just wanted to get my thoughts out. Let's continue.
So you're the Spring Fairy of Springvale?
Yes, Diona, and I remember you too, you know. When you were little, you often came to the spring at night to speak with me.
Really? You're not messing with me, are ya?
I always thought that was just a local legend.
Your favorite little pillow, the fish one, its name is Bubbles, is it not?
Yep! All those childhood memories. So they weren't just a dream. So, if this is true, then all those things written on the leaves...
The moonlight flows like silk and honey. Or Brethren goes old and frail.
I see. So you were the ones who found my leaf. Well, you are correct. The Spring Fairy and Heart of Clear Springs is me.
No wonder you were asking us so many questions about it.
No duh.
So, the boy from the story...
is Finch. I always loved listening to people's dreams. And still do, to this day.
Ah, so that's it. I was right in thinking it was Diona's fairy. I was wrong in assuming the story had to be about Diona. There were more than one person that she bonded with. Diona's happened to be one of them, and Finch was the other.
Whether they're beautiful, sad, or filled with emotions I couldn't understand at the time. One night, a little boy came to the spring. The tears that fell from his face were more fragile than a moonbeam, and purer than the morning dew. I like humans, and wanted to understand them better. I also wanted to make sense of the feelings contained in his tears that were, then, a mystery to me.
And so you became friends.
Yes, we often met under the stars, sharing our stories with one another. Sometimes, we'd stay up all night and see who would hear the first bird chirping from the boughs, or the first cicada of summer.
That sounds lovely.
But one day, just like the book says, I saw an emotion in Finch's eyes that I couldn't reciprocate. I felt out of my depth, in uncharted waters. But I knew all too well that we Lockfolk face a very different fate from that of humans. Whatever was happening, I didn't want it to lead to Finch writing a chapter of his life that he would later come to regret. So, I fled, and never appeared before him again.
So that's why she randomly left Springvale.
My strength returns very slowly. And even after decades, I can only sustain a physical form for a very short time.
Actually, wait, I'm still confused. How late into his life did she run away? Because she still had to have been there to meet Diona. Was this man already like in his 40s when she ran away from him? Because when she ran away had to have been when she left Diona, right? Diona's like 12 at the highest because she was called a child by Chun Yun, so she would have had to be at the very least 2 when the fairy left. Like 10 years have passed in theory. So how the hell is he an old man now? How old was he when he fell in love with her? I don't know, maybe there's something obvious I'm not getting here.
I once hoped that Finch would be able to move on and meet me when the stars in the night sky have all gone out. But after seeing so many people's stories and hearing about all their dreams, I have gradually come to understand Finch's heart. This feeling of wanting to respond to his feelings is surging relentlessly in my chest, and I can no longer restrain it. But I'm also scared. Scared that if I go and see him now, I'll bring nothing but disappointment and even more pain when it comes time to part.
It really is a difficult choice.
Just go see the fucker.
Please go see him.
Huh?
I know Grandpa Finch, and he's a really kind person. When I was struggling to learn how to draw maps, he was always encouraging me, telling me not to give up, always keep trying, and get out there and have some adventures. He often tells me stories about his past, but I've never once seen a look of regret or sadness in his face. And even though Grandpa Finch loves adventures, he still stands there by the spring, every day, as if he's waiting for something. I believe that he's serious about his feelings for you, Miss Caliroe. He's never stopped hoping that he'll see you again one day. So if you want to see him too, then what are you waiting for?
Wow, Mika. That was great. Didn't know you had it in you.
Huh? Oh, sorry. I think I got a bit too excited and I just thought, well, it just sort of came out.
I understand. That settles it. I've decided. I will go back and see Finch.
You will? Amazing! That's great!
But I'd like to ask all of you for some help.
Sure. Just say the word. We'll help you any way we can.
Would you come to Springvale with me and help to bring Finch to my side? I cannot maintain this form for much longer, and I'm worried others will see me how I was just before.
Leave it to me. I'm really close with Grandpa Finch.
Also, please keep Finch's in my secret. I wouldn't want Springvale's tranquil waters to become agitated on account of all this.
I don't know what the fuck that means, but sure, don't worry.
Your secret is safe with me.
I won't tell anyone. That's a promise.
Great. I can't thank you all enough.
What's wrong? Are you gonna turn back into a water droplet?
No, I'm sorry. It's just that my mind's racing. As much as I want to talk to him again, I'm still worried that I won't have the words when the time comes.
I have a cringe as fuck idea. Write him a poem.
A poem?
All the things you hide deep in your heart. Everything you never had the chance to say.
Okay, good idea. I'll write him a poem. And it will be called Heart of Clear Springs.
Cute. Okay, maybe I'm not gonna write a freestyle poem, because, this feels less like it's about everyone writing poems, more about their love, and I don't want to ruin that with my mediocrity. What's this? Whatever it is, it's not finishing. Off to Springvale. Hopefully the loving reunion isn't too long. I don't do well with love stories.
Are you okay?
It's nothing. I'm just scared that I won't be able to maintain this form much longer.
Okay, don't panic. Wait here, Caliroe. I'll go fetch Grandpa Finch.
Take it slow, Diona. Finch isn't a young man anymore. He's not as steady on his feet. I can still hold on a bit longer.
Okay, stay strong. You can do it. The hunt begins.
Is that Diona? You're back early today.
Today's your special day, Grandpa Finch. Can you come with me?
Oh? Well, where are we going?
Over there, to the waterfall.
Did you catch a nice little fishy?
You can say that.
Just come with me already. This is extremely important.
But I promised your father that I'd go to
Grandpa Finch!
All right. All right. No need to get worked up. I'm right behind you.
That's more
Trap staring at
come
us.
on, I'll help you.
Draft's daughter is just like him when she's on a mission.
I was unironically prepped to run back as Diona.
Over here! Over here! It's okay, Grandpa Finch. Take your time.
What's all this? What are all these people doing here? Even Mika's here? How's work been going lately? And even some friends from abroad, if I'm not mistaken. You do know that today's not my birthday, don't you?
Greetings, Mr. Finch. My name is Chong Yoon. We all met at the poetry gala, and, well, there's someone we'd like to introduce you to.
Finch.
That voice. Callie Rowe.
I didn't think you'd still remember.
Oh, I remember. I remember all right. How could I ever forget? Although your appearance is different than I recall. Back then, you looked like you'd stepped right out of a fairy tale. But I'm one to talk. Of course a fairy from a fairy tale can change forms. But in your eyes, I'm probably the one who's changed beyond all recognition.
Oh, Even after all these years, you still know just what to say to make me laugh.
I thought you were only able to appear in the dead of night. There have been times when I've wondered whether it really was all a dream.
I'm sorry I kept you waiting for so long, Finch.
Oh, it can't have been that long. It's been but the blink of an eye, really.
Finch, would you like to hear a poem I wrote for you?
A poem? You write poetry now? Well, of course. I'd be delighted to listen. I'll hang on every word that leaves your lips.
In that case, let me read you a story about the Spring Fairy.
Animation time?
Far from my native land I roamed. In streams I slept, many seasons I met as the sun set and rose. I searched for a garden to call a home, and the moonlight ebbed as the water flowed. A soft breeze beckoned me unto a spring. Sleep, weary wanderer, your journey is over. May the dancing petals sweeten your slumber. At dawn, I hummed the melody of a distant stream, and the songs in the night serenaded my dreams. A boy's tender tears trembled through the water, stirring me more than any starlight sonata. He wove me a wreath from past petals and future buds. I crossed beyond the veil of dreams to the realm of flesh and blood. Look at the love that shines from his eager gaze. Answer the call of his heart, lest this moment go to waste. The kittens and fireflies invited my heartstrings to sing, but I was a stranger to the melody of mankind, and knew not how this tune should begin. As the river of dreams trickled into the ocean blue, every time a crystal fly flapped its wings, older it seemed he grew. But I learned to fathom human ways each stumbling step I took, and clouds of confusion became crystal clear in the vulnerable verse I wrote. As seed yearns for soil and trees for the sun, a once foreign melody inside my heart sung, and it cried out your name on every string it could strum. Now I give my dream to you. May it be in your slumber a sweet spring to quench your thirst. Now, I hand my heart to you, praying my belated promise might meet, still with your trust.
Yes. This is how I remember you from when we first met. All those years ago. It really has been a long, old time, hasn't it?
Finch,
It's okay. I understand. Your poem, it explains everything.
Thank you, Finch. Please, take this.
It's so beautiful.
This is a droplet of water condensed from my own power. Finch, I don't have a physical form like humans, and I can't stay by your side. I don't know how long it'll be before I can change back into human form again. But as long as this droplet remains with you, our hearts will always be connected, no matter the distance between us. I will always be one with the spring, From this day onwards, if you call me, I will meet you in your dreams.
It's so romantic.
You've really learned a lot, haven't you? And you don't even mind that the kids are watching.
Does it bother you?
How could it possibly? This is the happiest moment of my life. I just worry that once I go to sleep, I won't ever want to wake up again.
Huh? Don't say that.
I'm only joking. It seems that you still have much to learn.
Is that right?
Grandpa Finch and Kelly Rowie look so happy. Oh, what a perfect moment.
God fucking damn it, Cat!
Thank you for fetching Finch for me. I've never forgotten you either.
I used to chat with you a lot. Wasn't it ever annoying?
Of course not. You are one of the truest friends I have in the entire world. That's why I gave you your gift, so that a part of me could always be with you.
Uh-oh.
Huh?
Wait. So is Diona's ability to mix delicious drinks from disgusting ingredients a blessing from this water spirit? And if so, is it also possible that my pure yang spirit is a gift from some being?
So has Diona picked up on it? Is she gonna be angry?
My physical form is about to disappear.
Damn it.
Finch,
Yes?
I've never regretted meeting you or deciding to talk to you that night. Not once. All these long years. Not for a single moment.
It probably goes without saying, but neither have I.
Although it was different from in the stories. That fateful night, I never gave you that kiss. This gift that represents my promise and my love, I give it to you now.
Paimon, close your eyes. At that moment like this, it's only polite to close your eyes.
It's
I thought it's because they
okay,
were kids.
Everyone. She's gone now.
What? But Paimon didn't get a chance to say goodbye. Grandpa Finch.
Don't worry now. She hasn't gone far. Just like she said, she'll always be one with the spring. By our side and in our dreams.
I'm kind of annoyed that Diona didn't realize that she's the reason that she can't make horrible drinks. Imagine if Diona got pissed, like, you bitch! Yeah, it would have ruined the mood, but God, it would have been hilarious. What the fuck? Wait, there's a treasure chest nearby? Eh? Did I unlock a chest and not notice it? How did I do that? What's this? Why is this? Why is there a drop here? What? Did I kill a slime near here? When did I do that? What was that marker? Oh, it's one of those spots.
Oh? Hey, you're all back! And it looks like you're in much better spirits than before. Hu Tao's a step ahead. She's already talking about printing a poetry anthology. She said she can't wait for everyone's final words because I'm itching to pull the trigger. By which I assume she meant she eagerly anticipates receiving everyone's freestyle poetry submissions to help her close the deal.
Where have you all been? I've been waiting here forever.
Perhaps they lacked sufficient inspiration and wished to have an emergency communion with nature. And with any luck, I'll bet they heard some fine poetry along the way.
You know exactly what happened.
Does this mean that right from the start you...
Paimon!
Oh, right from the start, you said you would treat us to a nice meal.
No, he didn't.
Huh? Did I?
I think this is worth a meal.
Very well. Since the traveler agrees, then it looks like I can't escape this time.
Feed us, feed us, feed us!
Diona, dear Diona, could I trouble you to fix us a couple of your delicious beverages?
You wish. All right. Well, normally I'd never agree, but since I happen to be in a good mood today...
Huh? So, just what have you guys been up to all this time? Why does it feel like there are some unspoken words hanging in the air here that everyone is privy to but myself?
Really? Must be the breeze. You're reading way too much into it.
Yeah, that's right. We're just, taking a walk. Inspiration walk, since it worked so well last time.
Mika, you're bad at this.
So even Mika's in on it? Chongyun, how about you tell me what happened on the sly? I've just remembered that I heard about a haunted house recently that you'll definitely want to check out. I'm willing to bet that even your pure Yang spirit won't be able to scare off these demons.
I appreciate the gesture, but no thanks. Not this time. And I'm starting to think that maybe this pure Yang spirit isn't such a bad thing after all.
Huh? What the? What's gotten into you? Okay, that confirms it. I call shenanigans. Something big definitely went down here.
Heart of the Deep quest complete. Hey, wait. I wanted to see the scene of us eating together. Can I find them at the bar? No.
La la la. Lucky all my new bombs are waterproof.
Are they thunderproof?
Oh, wait, it's just thunder and lightning. Whew.
It is not that sunny right now. What the fuck? Did the horsetail heal me? Thunderbolts and lightning, very, very frightening. Okay, they probably aren't, but I want to see if I can find the other people from the event hanging about. Because sometimes after an event, you can find the playable characters in places. So let's see if we can find them. My first guess is the cat's tail, because Diona promised everyone drinks. Yunfei versus Chef Mao. That's an interesting duel. Alright, so yeah, they're not into Cat's Tail. I suppose I shouldn't be surprised, though. Are they at the tables near the Cat's Tail, maybe? Which would be the tables over here? No, of course they aren't. Perhaps they're at Wan Min Restaurant. Hello, Chef Mao. Nope, they aren't by any of these vendors. And the final place I can think of that they might be at is the Wangsheng Inn. If they aren't in the Wangsheng Inn somewhere, then that just means they probably aren't around at the end of the event. Which saddened me slightly. I kind of like finding characters post-events. Oh god.
La la la, da da da, la la la.
Oh, Zhao's not here. They're not with Smiley. Nor are they in the reception area. Nor are they on the terrace. Hold up, what?
La la la.
There's a mission near here. They're not in the eating area either. So yeah, I guess I just have to accept that they are not here. Thank you for your food, sir. And now I have something I can do later. Alright, anyway. With nothing else to really do, I could do the, other games, but you guys have already seen what the games contain. So I'm gonna save the games for my own time so I can do my dailies without doing my dailies. Hope you guys don't mind.
Add Astro. Thank you for
So for now, let's do some summons. I already have 2 cryo DPSs, so I'm going to focus on the character that I've always wanted but have never been able to pull. Venti. Also, let's go ahead and get these 2 single pulls out of the way for the standard banner. Barbara, you're useless to me. I already have you +6. C6, I mean. And now let's see if we can pull Venti. Only 4-star left that I need is from Annette. Not sure if it's even possible to get from Annette in this banner. Yep, looks like I'm done for today, and I didn't get anything of note.
So heavy.
Oh, right, I have a constellation for Toma now. Are you C6 now? You're only C2.
Do you want to come fish blasting with me? I'll get grounded for a whole day, but it's way worth it because the fish tastes so good.
Alright then, I believe that's it for today's stream of Genshin Impact. Hope you all enjoyed as much as I enjoyed making it for you all. If you did enjoy it and you want to see more of my content, you can find me at youtube.com/KingD353. Again, that's youtube.com/KingD353. When I'm not re-uploading streams, I'm uploading episodes of Persona 5 Royal, Advance Wars 1 and 2 Reboot Camp, and occasionally a little extra nonsense video. Also, if you feel I deserve it, you can do it to me at buymeacoffee.com/KingD353. Again, that's buymeacoffee.com/KingD353. Every donation is appreciated. For as little as $1, you can join us Discord, we chat, play video games, share memes, and have ourselves a grand old time.
Explosion inside city wall. Grounded be thy woe. Explosions can hurt people. Jean can be dreadful. Mondstadt be bombed. Klee be doomed. Those are the survival rules that the Knights of Favonius gave me. Dodoko? Dodoko, where?
Like, comment, and subscribe, or get bombed on. Deuces, Twitch.